Over the last year, I have started to record episodes of a personal podcast to document my life and to observe what's going on my mind. I really love to create these episodes and to speak my thoughts and to get them out of my head. I normally just record my voice, but with this video I also decided to film the episode with my camera. I'm happy I did. I like that now not only my voice but also the place where I recorded this episode and myself within it is being documented.
I honestly don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know how much storage my camera can even take right now anymore, but I still just decided right now to record another episode of my podcast. And so I thought to myself, why not just record it on my phone but also make this video out of it. And it's just crazy to me that I'm doing this right now, because just on the last episode of my podcast I was talking about my fear of taking up digital storage, because it's an obstacle in my way and it's hard for me to overcome it. And so it's kind of controversial that I am now sitting here recording this episode, but I really wanted to do it and I really want to try it, and I can only see if I like it and how much it's worth to me recording the episode also on video and not only on audio if I try it out. And so I guess today's the day that I'm trying it out, and maybe I could just say the date as well. It's the 9th of October 2024. So we're walking towards the middle of October, and which means it's autumn, and honestly I kind of want to use this moment to appreciate this season, because I really, really love it and I really have a lot of gratitude for it right now. And just this year, but also last year I felt it, and this year it happens again, and I just really learn about myself at the moment that I really like to move and live with the seasons and kind of get into this rhythm with nature and to just accept what nature provides. And so I really love the season right now, and I love that it's getting colder, and I love that the air is freezing sometimes a little bit, and it's just a really, really beautiful feeling for me at the moment. And I want to apply some lip balm right now. But it's really, really lovely. I like it a lot. And I think the reason that I felt the need again to record an episode, even though it's only been a couple of days, is that I recorded a couple of days ago. Because it just showed me again how much value I get out of talking about my life and my thoughts, and to just express what I feel and what I am moving through at a given time. And given that I'm traveling right now, I just move through a lot, and a lot is changing in a short amount of time, which traveling makes possible. And so I don't remember right now when I recorded the last episode, but it feels like it's been months ago. But I know that I'm wrong. It's only been a couple of days probably, and I think I want to check quickly. That's kind of what I thought. No, that's not what I thought, but it's even a shorter amount of time has passed since then that I would have guessed, and it's been 4 days. It was the 5th of October, and I know this might sound a bit silly, what are you talking about? Time is something you can feel, you do, and I do as well. I can feel the time, but time behaves very, very differently when I'm traveling and exploring the world than it does when I am at home and am surrounded by what I know. Because when I'm surrounded by the unknown and the unfamiliar, there is so much that I must learn at all times. I have to adapt to so much new knowledge and information that I am changing as well so quickly and drastically. Because that is what learning does. It makes you grow, and it makes you understand your own self and see yourself and especially feel yourself. And that is what I appreciate traveling for so much. Like, I cannot imagine feeling myself more precisely and especially more intensely than I do when I'm traveling. Because being exposed to all these things that feel familiar so quickly and have been unknown to you until like a couple of days ago, it just makes me feel really alive and capable of learning. And that is something that I have definitely written about already and maybe also talked about already on my podcast, I'm not sure, but the one thing that really always fascinates me about traveling and exploration of a physical exploration of the world is the certainty with which that happens. Because I think that I don't know anything that is so precise and so accurate in its form as getting to know a new place. Within this meeting of a new place lies such a certainty, because if you see something you haven't before, you are just so aware of everything that you see. You're so accountable to everything that is in front of you, because you want to understand what you see and you want to consume as much as you can of your surroundings. And by entering the world that way, it just makes possible for a really deep and solid certainty within you to come to life. Because like everything that you get to know has such a clear and precise form and shape, and like when I think about everything that I have already lived here in the 2 weeks that I've been here, I just see everything so clearly, and I can't imagine it being otherwise. And that just truly fascinates me and mesmerizes me about traveling. And it is also what keeps me going. Like, I am doing this to keep learning. Alright, so I paused the video for a second because two schoolgirls just passed me very closely, and I thought that that they wanted to go on the swing that is right beside the bench that I'm sitting on. And so if they would have done that, I think I would not have kept recording. But they just wanted to reach the exit, so so I'm back. And I was talking about the certainty that traveling provides, and but I think I got to a good finish point. Like, it is just something that I love dearly and deeply, and just one of the reasons and one of like the important reasons why I am deciding to discover and explore the world with my time. And for tomorrow I've got the plan to make a trip to London, and it will be the third time that I am going to London. And I can't help but smiling when I think about going to London, and because the anticipation is real, and I just feel so much gratitude for being able to be in London and to see London, and I just can't believe that I will see more of it and parts that I haven't seen before. And and for tomorrow I have planned to go to a couple of galleries and like art museums, and I am so excited. And so I've got a list of things that I want to see tomorrow. Maybe I will even show it, why not? I made like a quick note on my iPad, and now it's also here on my phone. So this is the list that I made. You can't see a thing. I hate my screen protector. I really do. But that's the list. And so there are quite an amount of things that I want to do tomorrow. So I really, maybe tonight, before I go to sleep, I will think about it once more and prioritize which things I really do want to see. Because I just really want to be careful not to overwhelm myself and truly let myself experience what I can. Because if I do too much and see too much, I won't see anything truly, and that I want to avoid. But I'm just truly so excited for everything to come tomorrow, and for everything that I will be feeling and seeing, and I just can't believe that I will take the train tomorrow. And it was actually the plan to go today. But the plan has changed because I had a terrible night of sleep yesterday. Actually, I did not really have any sleep. I just couldn't sleep yesterday night. It was really bad and exhausting, and because I was so tired and my body felt so tired and in such need of rest and sleep, and I just couldn't, my mind was moving at such a pace and really demanding of me to be occupied with all the thoughts that came up, and it was really hard to resist, because when important thoughts pop into your head, it's kind of hard to not take this alert seriously and to just ignore your mind. And so I was kept awake by my mind, and so I couldn't sleep, and I think I dozed off at maybe 4 a.m. or something. And I was just laying there. I didn't use my phone. I think the last time I used my phone was at 1 a.m. But even then, only quickly I used it for a second, and but then I fell asleep, and then my alarm went off at 7 a.m. and I was like, nope, I cannot do this. I cannot get up. And I could have forced myself to get up and just do the day as planned, but I know that it would not have been the quality that I wanted it to be, because I need a lot of physical and also mental strength to do a trip to London. Because it just requires a lot of me if I do such an experience, because it's of such a size to see the city and to feel everything there. And and also the physical part, like I am walking a lot when I am going to London. Like the last time that I went to London, my second trip to London, I did 30,000 steps in one day, and I was shocked because I wasn't even that tired, because on the first day I did like I think 22,000 steps, which was also really a lot. Like 10,000 steps to like 50,000 steps is like the amount where I feel like really tired at the end of the day if I make that much steps. And of course, if you're exploring a city, it's normal to make a lot of steps because you have to get to places. But like 22,000, I was like, okay, that's quite a lot. And then on the second day, the second trip, I made like 30,000 steps, and I couldn't believe it because I really wasn't that tired and like much less exhausted than I was after the first one. But however, it doesn't really matter. But but so I know I just really need my body to be ready if I go to London, because I will be walking a lot. Like all the places that I want to see are not too close to each other. Like of course I planned the day in a way that I can walk from place to place technically, but like it is quite demanding. But I like that a lot. I like that I have to walk a lot and to use my body to see all that I want to see. And I mean I will still like take maybe 1 or 2 buses, but like not too much. Alright, so I think that I will end the podcast episode here. And it was quite a short one. But I feel like I just wanted to check in and to record a little bit and talk a little bit. And I really crave right now to do some photography and maybe do some self-portraits, or some photographs of what I see right now around me. So I think I'm gonna do that, and I also would like to write some poetry. I definitely want to do that actually. I would really like to just kind of craft a document of the way I am right now and the way I feel today, and so I think a poem would be great for that. So this is the end of the episode, and this is the first time that I get to look into the camera and the audio as well as the video, and I can't believe it. And this was exciting, and I would honestly love to do this more. I will check the video and see how much I do like it, and if I will grow a habit of it. I'm not sure, but I think I would just love to also record the places where I do the episodes, because I tend to record my episodes and just all kinds of places when I'm outside somewhere, or just anywhere. And so I think it would be lovely to record that as well. So maybe I will start doing this more frequently. Alright, so this is the end of the episode, and